system.
The receiving team usually scores. That's the odds-on probability any given play, but not when Foster is serving. Another big swing early from Nora Sis.
Nora Sis is so aggressive on the attack. She's got a nice long approach. Watch the approach, beautiful, and she put it in area 5.
Good pass from Kaylee Cox, and Lewis gets a hold of one. Morgan Lewis in the starting lineup for Isabella Raypoch, who is the top point scorer. Raypoch is for Columbus.
Morgan Lewis has really stepped up on that right side when she's gotten an opportunity.
Semi-final match, and get to the championship and win again. Single elimination format. Vander Weide with the point. This is the offensive lineup on the outside for Orlando with both Nora Sis.
Error like that moving on.
Yeah, that's a very uncommon looking play for a team to lose a point on almost a free ball. Abercrombie is dug by Cox. Now Morgan Lewis finds the right angle down the line.
That was a beautiful out-of-system set by Paula Sarame. Nice long touch on the ball, guiding it all the way out to Morgan Lewis. That's
former teammates on the national team, former roommates.
A lot of sets throughout this match.
She has 3 kills on 5 swings with 3 early digs. Plicka has to race for the second ball. Megan Lush, one of the great all-around players as an outside hitter, had a dig right there in the back row. Sarame hits the deck to save the point. Shampoo with some tempo, and Sis is stonewalled by Morgan Lewis.
If you're a young blocker on that right side position, take note of Morgan Lewis's block. So technically sound. Watch her rise and making strides, and they put her in for her size at the net and her offensive efficiency.
One of those veteran options that's on a younger team, sorely needed, now getting back healthy as Kaz Brown connects on another slide.
That is that sweet spot that Kaz Brown attacks on the slide that is so difficult to defend. It's deep down the line. This is something that they've repped out in the right place.
Orlando going uphill, though, right now in the first set at home. And Raypoch extends the lead to 4.
Intentional right now.
Megan Lush with the serve. Expect Columbus to target Sis a lot on the other side, who has to take this set. Lewis back in there after the substitute. Cox, dug by Shannon Scully. Reaching back Vander Weide, didn't get a lot on it. Block touch controls off of the Cox swing. Out of the back row, Sis scores for Orlando.
The Valkyries have
Columbus 2 points away in the first set. Tough to put a team away within a set or within a point. Columbus scrambles nicely, tight to the net. Oh, Sis taking advantage of that set and just hammering it home.
Nora Sis's approach is so explosive in the ball.
Coming off a team high 16 kills against Omaha in their 5-set loss when they were officially eliminated from the postseason. Set point though for Columbus. Out of system, Sis, she missed it, and Columbus comes into Orlando as the big underdog on the road.
To take advantage.
Pass from Vander Weide, and it's Brown in the back one.
Kaz Brown has absolutely surged late into this season. She's 4th in blocks in the league, top 10 in efficiency, 7th in...
Lewis to the ground. Ace serve from Morgan Lewis, her 4th of the season.
She is. That's such a difficult area to attack.
Lush, perfect pass. And she'll attack. That's called a pass to attack play from an outside hitter, and you wouldn't choose too many people ahead of Megan Lush.
Megan Lush's ball control and her pass is as elite as they come. So much at this league, but it starts at the serve.
Under the radar player, Michaela White, who played collegiately at James Madison in the CAA. Brown and Abercrombie double block. 3-0 run for Orlando.
Kaz Brown is so invasive. She's really quick side to side, and look at the press.
This time, Tom digs Kaz Brown. Lewis hits line, Klicka pops it up. Not a good set, but Vander Weide does an excellent job just to recycle, keep the point alive. What a read against Abercrombie. Now Vander Weide, that's where she's been going. This time, Courtney Lush, oh yeah, that'll work.
Last time versus Orlando, Courtney Lush had 1 kill and actually hit into the negative, but she's coming off of some momentum. Double-digit kills last match.
Rivera, number 7 in the league in aces with the serve. Kaz Brown is blocked, and Columbus with the collegiate star at Illinois. Set point for Columbus. Can they go up 2-0? Not yet. Vander Weide puts it down. And Shampoo is back to serve. Back set, Raypoch. Or assists, gets the dig. Negotiating the referee stand was Abercrombie. Rivera, back to Raypoch. Doesn't miss there.
What a swing by Raypoch.
Different serves in a match recently in Columbus. This time, Scully takes it. Abercrombie has continued to be reliable. Double-figure kills now for Abercrombie.
And 7 in this set.
Across multiple leagues, her first year playing in the PVF. Another Orlando set point. From the roof. Nora Sis says goodbye to the second set. Kaz Brown over there as well.
2 more to tie her single season record from last year.
It's over. Klicka with some fast reaction time. Brown nearly gets a stuff block against Liao. Columbus covers it. Raypoch, who can put this rally to bed? Abercrombie can.
Klicka absolutely big.
There's a sense of Orlando, one of the 8 franchises in the PVF. What's Orlando's role within the league? What's the connection when you think about just the volleyball landscape in the States to this city? I'll let you answer that after this point. I'll give you time to think about that question, Madison, as Gillen shoves it in play.
I think one of the special parts about
clinching, it's Indy, Orlando, Atlanta, and Omaha are the 4 teams in the PVF postseason. It's official. Well, Courtney Lush taking out some of that anger on the ball.
I mean, that really is what it looked like, wasn't it? That was some spunk, some heat behind that swing with a nice long approach, all of her momentum. She contacts it high, and then watch her drive through.
Brittany Abercrombie kills in a season. Here she is, 16 on the day, and Abercrombie hitting close to 400. Been off the bench most of the season for Columbus, but was the number 8 overall pick last year in the inaugural PVF draft. Oh, a rainbow from Kaz Brown, who continues her efficient day, 9 for 14 with just 1 error.
And what I love from Kaz Brown is from where we're sitting, you can upset her shampoo joints.
Gets to join it with someone that she called her teacher. On the other side, it's our Tom-Com diving play by Gillen, and Raypoch pays it off. Columbus hanging around in the 3rd set. Timeout, Orlando.
Raypoch is so aggressive. She can really get up and attack the ball at such a high clip. Watch her avoid the block so well and swing into that angle. Good job running this offense.
She loves those short float serves. Foster going soft.
I talk about Natalie Foster's
the bullet, keeping themselves in the set. Not a prolonged run there from Foster, but Abercrombie re-extends the lead to 3 for Orlando.
Watch Brittany Abercrombie with the nice long approach. Kaz Brown doing a great job. It's just really interesting. They're both in the opposite position.
This is an outside hit for Nora Sis. This is an opposite attack on the right side for Raypoch. Now make it 12 kills. How does that impact the offense when you are more opposite dominant?
I mean, it just puts different pressure and stresses on.
to go up 2-1. Orlando has that opportunity. Set point, Vander Weide. Rothera just punches it up. Gillen out of system. Flops it over. Shaftmaster, D-ball, Abercrombie. It's down, and Orlando is up 2-1 at home.
Brittany Abercrombie so explosive on that.
Orlando, which normally that's a huge strength for the Valkyries. Part of the reason why this match has been closer. It's our Tom-Com, Jill Gillen going line.
I love that Jill Gillen goes right back at that spot that she had just erred on. She trusts herself. She wants to nail that location. She sees that it's a good one to swing at. Brittany Abercrombie on that side when your setter's in front row.
Gotta have some quick reflexes in order to compete at this level. Kaz Brown doing yeoman's work as a middle in the back row, and Vander Weide turns it down the line.
It's always younger players and hoping to develop them and cultivate them for years to come.
Orlando at one point set a new PVF record with a 9-match winning streak that has since been surpassed. And
game, he was the towel guy at the All-Star game. I'm telling you guys, he's the best of the best.
Hey, I respect anyone who has pride and takes a passion in what they do. Even if the towel guy shows you can turn it into something. Big block for Orlando and coming leading into next year. But first, the PVF postseason in Vegas, May 9th and May 11th. Kaz Brown gets to celebrate another.
And with that, that is Kaz Brown's 4th block. So what does that mean? That means she's breaking her previous.
But I mean, as Vander Weide is blocked by Leah, I mean, there have been times this year, though, we've watched Indy play, and I think rightfully said, man, who has more talent than them? So you just don't know, and all four are going to have it.
She's been playing.
Nice short serve by Courtney Lush. Abercrombie loves to tip. Assists. Gets a piece, and it gets down to the court.
Such a good out-of-system set by Shannon Scully, really leading her attacker, putting it a little inside. So Norris did a good job at getting her feet to the ball. Watch the out-of-system set over the shoulder in the back row right now. So you've got 2 libero serve receiving, essentially.
She handles that serve receive, and Sis puts it away.
Norris contacts the ball really high. She's got a nice, fast arm swing, and she's swinging over the block. I like the decision from Shampoo. She's over there. She's going with Valkyries' knee.
Nice serve by Abercrombie. Gillen off the top and down.
It's so impressive to be 5'7" and to use the block by going above the block, above their hands, and swinging up on top of them. Really impressive by Jill Gillen.
Orlando, though, closing in on making it a clean sweep this year. 4-0 against one team is hard to do. And they're right on the brink against Columbus, 24-18. Match point.
And that's a serve that you really just at this point can't afford to miss. Wilma Rivera going for it, just missed it outside the lines.
Orlando looking to finish the home slate 9-5. Home finale, the regular season. Shaftmaster bump set, Vander Weide, the 4-4 to make it a 4-0 record this year against Columbus. And Orlando wins in 4 and clinches their final home match.